Good afternoon, everybody. It's the Happy Highlander here. Are you enjoying your Sunday? I'm enjoying mine. I decided to do nothing, and then I changed my mind. So I've come in the workshop. Can you see that? Right. That's the trunk of a Christmas tree that an 92-year-old lady bought for her daughter. And her daughter's husband is as good as a customer you could ever want for. He's a smashing bloke. Anyway, so the lovely old lady bought her daughter a Christmas tree because the lady is Christmas mad. Bonkers about Christmas that way, you know. It's nice, it's a nice thing. The shame about it is the tree died, okay? I planted it, put compost in and everything, but as soon as I saw it, the root ball, well, there was a ball of wood, there was no root. I said, I don't think it's going to live. And sure enough, I was right. It didn't live. So I thought, well, it's such a shame because a 90-year-old lady's gift, I don't want it to go to waste, and I've got a wee bit of skills with woodworking. So this was the root ball, you see. Look how lovely that is. Now, for anybody that's into woodworking, woodcraft and that, you know, you should get sent to prison if you would even consider putting that on a fire. So, what I'm going to do with this, and this is a thank you to my customer himself, because he's a great guy. He gives me loads of work and he's a smashing bloke. He never pressures me, never questions anything, and gives me jobs, and I just get on with him. He seems very happy with me. I'm certainly very happy with him. So I thought, well, it's a shame that the old lady bought the tree and it died. You know, it was a gift from somebody to somebody, a love gift. So just kind of as a thank you, you know, to a good customer. This is going to get put in a plastic bowl, this deep, the whole thing. Once it's all cleaned up, you know, I'll give it a good wash and get all the bits and pieces out of it. And then I'm going to fill the bowl. I think you can only do a couple of inches at a time. I've never done anything this big with the casting resin. Anyway, so I'm going to fill the bowl with casting resin. You see, up to, you know, the top, just about. So then as we start to, and then once it's all, and they call it liquid glass. So, and I may put a wee bit of colour through the glass now and again. You know, just a wee whispery bit of blue and green, and I don't know, we'll see. But so if you imagine, once we put it on the lathe, you see, and it's spinning, right? A lot of this stuff will get, you know, sort of turned away. A lot of these bits, and then some of it will end up where it's sort of suspended in the glass, in the liquid glass. So I'm going to order this stuff. It's going to cost about £100, I think, for the resin, but I need to get the right one before I order it, because I've done this before, not on this scale, doing sort of like artwork. And you know, if some of these casting resins, if you don't get your mix exactly right and the temperature in the room isn't right, they just don't cure. So I need it to be, you know, solid. So I need to just make sure I get the right thing, and then that'll be a smashing project, and we'll see how we get on with that, because I'm really looking forward to it. It's almost like it's like an embrace. Can you see? So it's like a mother and daughter, you know, because the mother bought it for the daughter, and there's like an embrace there. It's really nice. So that's a future project, but it's coming closer. And like I say, what I'm going to do with this here, this was the trunk of the tree, is I'm going to make this into a rolling pin, because the lovely lady and her daughter used to do baking when she was younger, you see, when she lived at home with her mum and dad. So I thought, I'll make her a lovely rolling pin as well, and it'll be really nice. But I'm going to make one of those French ones where the ends sort of taper in like that. So it's going to be one of those, but it's going to be really nice because I'll show you the knots. I'll spin you around. Right, Can you see? Because it's knotty pine. So that, all that busy knottiness will be right in the middle. See, that's going to be absolutely smashing. I am enjoying this. What I had to do was get my axe and knock these back. And then this is the weapon of choice. You see, I can use that for roughing out. These are a carbon fibre tips, and they're replaceable. So that's to sort of rough it off. And then I've got a square one as well. But I think most of it will be done with this. But at the same time, I'm in two minds. But we'll see how we get how it looks when we get down to the the sanding stage. I may, at the ends where it tapers in, I may dig in with this, right, and just put a wee bit of decoration on the handle sides. So we'll see. That might be nice. But there's another technique I can use. I can get a piece of wire and press the piece of wire across there, and it burns it, so you get black lines. So I might do that. But we'll see. We'll see how we go on. I'm enjoying this. I love being on the lathe, It's like therapy, It's like a big metal Valium thing, I think Valium sorts your head out. I've never took it, but you hear about it, don't you? Aye, it's a great thing. It's a great thing, and this is my first time using it in months. Well, in some months, because I dismantled it all while I fixed up my new workshop that I made from scratch. All recycled stuff, all upcycled. Anyway, there you go. So that's going to be today's video. Right, I'll pause it and then I'm not boring you. I'll see you in a bit. Right, I'm going to carry on with this. Just keep, every time I stop, I just give that a wee twist. So as these bed in, it can get loose, get wibbly wobbly and fly off. Hit you in the napper. Right, here we go. We'll just have a wee look at that. Oh, aye, lovely. We need to go deeper though. Can you see? I'll bring you over and you can see. Lovely knots. But I need to go deeper, as you see. Need to get them back. So that's what we'll do. Just concentrate on this bit, and we'll leave the middle as thick as possible, and then we'll work outwards once we get that dead cylindrical. Okie dokie. It's going to be lovely. It's a good size. See, not a bad size. So like that. So it should be nice. Hopefully. I did actually try making a Wico and buggered it up. So it's ended up in the fire pile. Okay, so we'll carry on with this. I'll get this middle bit down, and like I say, then I'll know what size I'm working with. once that's completely rounded, it goes quite narrow there, so it's going to be, it looks like it's going to be quite thin. But anyway, it's still going to be lovely. Still going to be lovely. See. Oh, aye, we're getting there. Show you. I'll flip it, bloody. So that's going to be about the thickness of it. Just that little bit to come away. That's what I was saying before, where it goes a wee bit thin. Oh, I see it just dips down there. Can you see that? So, right, I'll do that again a wee bit more. A wee bit more then. And we'll start working out, because they don't really take that long. But I need to be quick because it'll be dark in an hour and a half. And I don't want, you don't want to be watching this for an hour and a half, do you? So we'll crack on. We'll keep on keeping on, eh? Right, that's us. That's the thickness it's going to be. So I'll go and get my gauge, and then I can keep it nice and cylindrical. But that's going to be quite lovely. In fact, I might just hit it with a wee bit of sandpaper, just to see how nice it's going to be. As it gets thinner, it'll become more and more unstable. Oh, that's lovely. Just even that wee bit of sand in there. It's going to be beautiful, this, by the way. It's going to be absolutely lovely. I love working with wood. Right, smashing. Right, I'll pause you, and then it's not going to be too long a video. And I'll go and get my gauges. I got my gauges, so it looks like it's going to be just under 2 inches. Maybe about 48 mil. Is that right? Aye, something like that. So we'll go for that. We'll go for that. And that gives us something to work out from. Okay, right, we'll crack on. In fact, I might just leave the middle, because I don't want the middle to be too thin. I'll get the outside roughed off. That's what we'll do. The two hand lengths, we'll get them roughed off. And then it's more balanced. Because like I say, the thinner it gets, the more sort of wibbly wobbly it's going to get. Alright, it's well off centre. I mean there, I'm 1.5 inches away, and as it comes in, it's very close. So it moves maybe 1 inch. So I'll make it a wee bit bouncy because we'll be catching air a lot of the time. See, we'll be hitting that, scrape, 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 and then it's a big gap. See? So, but as long as you keep twisting that up, make sure it's nice and tight, and just take your time. Just take your time. Especially on places like this, because you see that? Boom, bang, bang. So you just need to feather your way in. Just gently, gently feather your way in. Alright. Okie dokie, here we go. That's that wee knot I was talking about. You can hear it. Because we're catching air. The wee knot will be away in a minute. You know these things, these new carbon tipped tools are fantastic because they're multi-directional. See, it's just a wee circle, so I can go in, out, up, down and round and about, no problem. Whereas when these traditional tools, which are fantastic, you can only go in one direction. You have to be very careful. If you're going the wrong way, you'll get a catch, a big tear out. Whereas these things, oh, they make life so easy. So that's getting better. We're getting there. So I'll keep on going, and we'll get this end done. We'll get that end done, and then we'll just start shaping it, and it'll be done in half an hour. God willing. Big knot. That's that end done. Oh, there's just a wee bit of bark on it. It's a shame I can't leave that on. But I don't think you should, you know, because it's for food. What do you think? I better take it off, eh? Well, I'll take it off. It'll just come off, by itself. bark just about off. No, I was going to say I might just let that sand away, but I'll use the sander to get that off, but I think I'll just carry on with the tool. That's it, that's the bark off. Look, there's a tiny bit, bloody hell, right, tiny. It looks like a club. Buff. Okay. It's a bit thinner than I wanted it to be, but you'll still be able to roll pastry with it. There's my smoke. Aye, right. So we'll do this end. Get that end down. And then that's us. We're certainly getting there with it. That bit of bark's going to blow right off, so that's alright. Okie dokie. Where's my layer? So now, the tricky part now is getting it all balanced. Come on, I'll show you. But we're getting there. Pin bit. So you still a wee bit of bark there. But we'll get that off when we shape it. So we need say that much there, like a cylinder. So it's going to be that thin, isn't it? So I'll make a couple of marks, and then we'll start getting it balanced. Aye, we'll make a couple of marks because, you know, I mean, the lady's going to have smaller hands than me. So, but anyway, we'll work it out. It'll be nice. I'll just get that middle bit like a cylinder best I can. I'll get my gauges, which are right there. There. So I'll do that. We'll work on the centre. We'll get it bob on. Right, where's my pencil? Oh, for God's sake, right. I'll just no. Right, right. I'll just work on that. I should find my bloody pencil. Honest to God. It's been all my life looking for stuff that I've just put down. Right. I can just do this. I'll just do that. See that this side needs to come down a wee bit, so we'll do that. This side's thinner than that, so what we'll do is right, yeah, okay. So I'll bring this side down to match that, then we'll start going and get that middle bit very cylindrical, and then these two marks I've made here, that's where it will start just coming down to like a rounded point on each side for your hands, because most of the time you just use your palm, you don't actually wrap your hands around it, you're more sort of rolling like that, aren't you, more than anything. So okay, right, so I'll shut up and I'll carry on. That's lovely, perfect. So I'll keep going like that. coming on lovely. See, I just use that board there. That just makes it flat. Right, I'm going to pause for a minute, maybe get myself a wee coffee. You see, it's quite a thin one. Aye, see a lovely design in it. See, the best bit is when you oil it up. We'll do that together later. Aye, so I just need to try and get these sides equal. But because it's long and thin, it's quite wobbly. Oops, quite wobbly on the lathe. You know, it bounces a bit. That's why it's making that sort of screeching noise. But oh, it's coming on, eh? Right, apologies. Right, we're really getting there. It's coming on absolutely splendid. So we're just going to have a quick tidy. And then we'll get this out of the way. And it's all sanding. So I'm going to put my mask on and that. So we'll just do a bit of sanding for now. Because it looks quite well balanced. Aye. So, but we're getting there. Okay, so we'll get this out of the way. I'll just get rid of some of this sawdust. Excuse me. Right. Right. I'll get this out of the way. I've done that side. Make sure it's nice and tight. Right, I'll get my mask on because it's just a couple of minutes of sanding. I'll show you. I'll make a start on the sanding and then I'll pause it, and then we'll come and see it what it's like at the end. Because that's us just about done. I'll just have to nip off the ends, make sure it's nice and, you know, equal. What's the word for that? There's a word in there. It's all balanced. Yeah, I don't know. Whatever. It has to be right. Okay. So what have we got here? Right, so we'll start off with some 60. And like I say, if you use the board, well, I'm going to shut that board. If you use the board, it'll keep it nice and flat. So, where's the bloody board? It's the... Alright. So basically, I'm just going to set that on there, hold it with my thumbs, push that up against it, and then obviously, because it's nice and flat, we should get a nice flat level sort of do that. Okay, I'll just show you for a couple of minutes. That side feels a bit thicker than that side. Let's just see.
Aye, it is, and it's about 2 mil. So I need to get rid of that. I need to bring it down because it just feels, well, it doesn't feel right. And it has to be right. So I'm going to go back to the chisel. It's just sort of there. Just to there. Right. Oh, that's right. Yep, the sandpaper will get the rest of it, and then we're nearly done. Hold on. That's nearly an hour. Are you bored yet? I'll pause it then. Wait, I'll pause it and then I'll show you when I've done another 5 minutes.
Hi. Right, I think I've gone as far as I'm going to this evening. I'll show you, because it's getting late, it's getting dark, and it is Sunday. Flip it around. Okay, can you see? What I'm going to do is I'm going to get some oil. I'm going to oil it up. So we've got these quite pitted bits here. So I've been hand sanding that. But what you have to do, a good tip when you're making things like this, is either water it or oil it, because the water or the oil will make the last fibres stand on end, and then you sand it and then you do it again and again, and then that's it. But it is quite a attractive piece of wood, with all these lovely wee knots in it. So I'll pause you, I'll go and get some oil and I'll show you what it's going to look like. The lighting's getting bad, can you see? So watch. Oh, and then, nice. Gonna be beautiful, isn't it? Watch this, that bit there. We'll zoom in on that wee knot. Oops. So what we'll do is we'll let this oil, but I'll put plenty on it. This is food safe oil, of course. I'll put plenty on it and leave it overnight, and then I'll have to do a second video on what it's like when it's done, because I still don't know how to bloody stitch these videos together. I mean, I can do a lot of things, but a lot of things I can't do. That'll be a lovely wee rolling pin, will it not? Like I say, lovely old lady bought it as a gift for her daughter and it died, and I felt so sorry for her. You know, I thought, oh, it's a shame. So it's got new life. That'll be nice, Lovely wee rolling pin. Very simple. Alright, so we'll let that soak in. Let that soak in overnight, and I'll come back to it when I can get time. Got that shit in my beard. Right, well, I hope you enjoy the rest of your Sunday, and I'm going to try my best to do the same. One of my subscribers recommended a video you can get on YouTube. What's it called? Removals, I think. Set in Aberdeen. So it should be a funny movie to watch. Quite comical, you know. I like my movies. I don't like horror movies or porn movies. You know, I don't like any of that shite. But I like action movies and I like comedy movies. So that's what I'm going to do. I'm going to get myself, well, I'd love to have a big piece of meat for my dinner, but I've been waiting a long time for meat. A long time. Aye, it's nearly 2025 and I still didn't get squared up for 2023. There you go. But patience is a virtue, they say. So there's your rolling pin. Okie dokie. Hope you enjoyed that daft wee video. It's 50 minutes long, so I don't think most people will watch it all the way through. Anyway, if you did, thank you very, very much. God bless each and every one of you. Oh, by the way, there's now, altogether, there's 1,200 and something of us. Aye, it's great, isn't it? It's not a wee family. Right, okie dokie. God bless each and every one of you, and I'll see you on the next one. I'll maybe finish this off tomorrow, but I'll make a second video and you can see it when it's done. Alright? God bless, guys. Cheery bye.